didn't know. Did you have one today already?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know she had a new hat. I should have named it when we have a new hat. We're in
we're
red, but who cares? That's awesome. All right. We both read about the same amount of books today, which is nuts.
I know.
It's crazy cool. All right, what do you want to do first? Independence?
Independence.
Independence. All right. Okay.
I read, I think, all the DC as well.
All right. IDW was really sweet and sent us some free copies of Diablo House, which I don't know if I ordered because I didn't get from the description online what it was going to be about. And I'm glad that they sent it to me because it's actually a really great book. So imagine a story about people, oh my goodness, how to explain this book. So this dude's telling it, the guy that's in the cover, but it's not about him. It's kind of like, how do you explain this? It's the Twilight Zone where you've got someone else telling the story, but it's not. So it's horror. So if you like horror stuff, this is the book for you. It's a really cool story. I liked it a lot. So thank you, IDW, for that cool book. Your turn.
All right. God Shaper number 4. So NA is performing in this one.
Like singing, performing,
Yeah,
or
performing.
making God's awesome or
No,
performing?
well,
Okay.
both.
Hey, oh,
Of
does he
course.
do it with his? I didn't get to read 3, so I didn't know if they'd ever tied that together.
Well, he does both in this book.
Okay, cool.
Not at the same time, but I don't want to say anything because it's so good. It's so good. You have to read it after.
I will.
I can't remember what happened in 3, but I remember that they picked up the little girl, and that's all I can remember.
So this isn't the end of the series, right?
I hope not.
No, I hope not. So it doesn't leave it at the end.
No.
Okay. Because for some reason, one of our co-workers thought it was the end of the series, and I was like, I don't think so.
No.
I'm glad not.
Nope,
Because
no.
we really love it, eh?
Yeah.
All right, Animosity. This is a series that every one of you should be reading. Short synopsis, all the animals in the world become self-aware and start killing humans that they see as bad guys. So this one's actually a really cool issue. This one actually has Sandor and a bunch of other animals sit around and making a discussion about specifically whether animals have souls, and if they do, where do they go after death. So it's cool. They talk a little bit about God and about Allah, and it's really kind of a cool thing for them to discuss. We've all thought about this, and now we have answers. It's very cool. They don't really come up with necessarily what the real answer is to it, but what their whole discussion is super enthralling.
Centipede. So it was like, oh, this one's got bugs in it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like it because I don't like bugs. But totally.
Oh, you didn't shoot fast enough. I got you.
Well, I mean, so I was never good at video games.
No?
But I like reading about them. Totally really nothing about. So basically, the game is real, and this guy, I don't think he ever says his name.
I like books like that.
He
like
may have, but I just didn't know. But it was one of the first ones I read today, so it was a while ago. But he's the last person on. It's not Earth, but it's his planet. It's basically like Earth, but it's not Earth.
Earth-like.
Yeah, it's very Earth-like. And he's the last person, and he was hiding for so long. He's gonna now go out and fight.
And are there giant centipedes? That's all I really want to know.
There is one.
Just one. Oh, hence
one.
Centipede.
Yes, centipede, not centipede.
Dynamite Comics, thank you for giving us crazy things.
I'm sorry.
I think that they're doing a lot of this really, I mean, it was smart to do because we've got Ready Player One coming soon, and it's all very retro video gamey.
Yes.
Based on a novel, but going to be a cool movie.
Yeah.
All right. Really cool book out of Image. Cullen Bunn writing. regression number. What are we on? 3. So this is that weird, crazy one that involves a little bit of discussion of hypnosis and how that works, and this creepy lady that she touches you, she turns into bugs, or can turn you into bugs. It's a continuation of that story. The main character is still trying to figure out how that ties in. So creepy, creepy, creepy. Do not read this book if you don't like creepy bugs.
I don't like creepy
or your body turning into bugs.
Nope.
Or bugs going into your body.
No, I can barely handle that one.
Bring your bug spray.
Oh.
I know. Black Mask really hit it out of the park this week.
Okay, last song and Cal Exit. Oh, so good. I'm going to do Cal Exit first. So this one, California has seceded, but it's like different cities. And they have a map of every city that is either it's either not the coast, I guess it's the National Guard. Yeah, the National Guard that is in control of the city, or it's in control of the people. And so basically there was some law that was passed that California was like, nope. And
Just nope.
a lot of they did not want to be a part of it. They didn't want to. It's taking place in like the future, but like the near future.
No, near future. Okay.
Near future, yeah. So.
I'm still gonna say, recognize anyone that's involved in that book.
I don't know. The artwork is really good as well. I don't really want to say too much because it's just one that I want people to come pick up.
So it's actually good. You like it?
Yeah, I really like it.
Love it.
There's a few, there's a couple different stories that are going on, and they kind of they come together after a little, like towards the middle of the book.
So I want to know, within California that separated itself from America, are they getting along?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they have like the Sister Cities Alliance, which is other states, like their bigger cities. So like Portland.
Support them?
Yeah, so they support Portland, Seattle, some of the bigger cities, Reno and Carson City, and
you have a great memory. I don't remember all that.
I'm good at maps. I have to be looking at it though.
I know what your new superpower is.
What?
Can remember map cities.
Yeah, I'm good at that. I have to be looking at a map though in order to remember the names of them, whether it's labeled or not. So.
All right, for you folks that are watching American Gods on TV, here's the comic book. So actually, originally based on a book, but here's the comic book. So we're on number 5. This is out of Dark Horse. So in this series, you've got Shadow, who is an ex-con, who was picked up by Wednesday, who is a god, I guess. He hangs out with other gods. And for the series, they've been trying to get to House on the Rock, which is a famous tourist site, which Mr. Wednesday says has power. What kind of power, we don't know. So in this book, you get to see how, if Mr. Wednesday says he's going to do a bank heist, his twist on what that looks like, which is amazingly cool and tricky, and whether they get to make it to the House on the Rock, which is really cool. I've always wanted to visit that place, by the way.
All right, so now the last song. So I just finished reading this one like right before we started.
And I got to read it too, so.
Yeah. So this is Nikki on the cover. I think that's Nikki, right?
I think that has to be.
It's
It's
gotta
the
be,
lead
'cause
singer,
that's
so
the-
yes.
Yeah. With his crazy hair. I like his crazy hair. So so him and his best friend, Dre, are starting a band called Ecstasy.
Yep.
And it's basically their story. It takes place in the 80s?
Yeah, like it takes place over years and years, this story plays out.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. It really is just a straight up telling of their dreams and how it plays out. And it's in black and white, which I really like.
Yes. This is one of 4. At the back, there's even like a little playlist to go along with the book.
And it's kind of cool. They actually say that some of the songs you cannot download, that you have to go and do what they did, which is to go find the LP.
Yeah.
Which I think is boss.
Yeah. Of course, they're probably on YouTube, but where's the fun in that?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe they chose on purpose.
Oh, man.
All right. So this little baby we've been waiting for a long time. So this is Harbinger Renegade number 5, which number 4 came out forever and a half ago, and they've been making us wait. I think they've been laying out other things in the Marvel universe, in the Valiant universe to get there. So this is titled Massacre for a reason. So they've been saying for a long time that there is the death of a major character in this book, but I could tell you that that is an understatement, and that, like I like to say, Valiant don't play, and they don't bring back characters once they're dead. So bring your tissues and be ready for many bloody massacre deaths. Mm-hmm. Yes. It was well played, Valiant. Good job.
Do you have any DC, or did I read it all?
No, you're doing all DC. I'm doing all Marvel. So this will be like the dueling big 2. This is really only because Hannah can't. She's like one of the rare mutant kind.
I am.
That cannot touch
not
Valiant.
heard of anyone else.
Marvel books.
Yeah, I can't touch Marvel books.
But she loves them very much.
I love them. I read 1. That's my limit. I can do 1 at a time.
Yep.
That's it. But I chose a good one.
It's a weird mutant gene to have, by the way.
I know. Oh, I'm opening it. Oh, because you can't read the title of it with the sticker where it's at.
Nope.
Nope, I have to take it.
Right. We've been waiting for this title for a while.
The
second part in the series. The first one was called The Forge.
Yeah. The sticker's covered up the title, and I know it's backwards, but you've got to see the cover. It's Dark Days. The casting. It's the prelude to Metal. So I was like super confused before, because I did not get a chance to read The Forge. I was like, I don't know what metal means. Is it like metal?
Metal!
Or is it like metal? But it's metal. It's not music metal. It's the...
Shush! It's totally metal.
I mean, the storyline is totally metal. It would totally go to a song. But, I mean, I can't say anything.
No. It's weird because when they made the pitches for these books, way back when they did the Forge casting and Metal, they said they couldn't say a lot. And there's a reason why they can't say a lot, because it gives away a lot to say.
Yeah.
So just know it has to do with dark dimension-y things.
Mm-hmm. And Batman's in it, so you're gonna like it.
Yep. Yeah, you will. It's been building up, and no one was very, no one picked up the Forge and said, this is dumb. Everyone was like,
no. Yeah.
So have fun on this ride.
Yes.
All right. So I don't know what year it came out, because I totally don't remember, but there was a cool series called Spider-Men a while ago, and it was this idea of 2 Peter Parkers, I believe. And in this one, the idea is, wait a minute, Peter realizes that when Miles Morales came over from his dimension was destroyed, that this idea came into his mind, like, wait a minute, is there actually a Miles Morales already existing in our universe, Peter's universe? So this is the beginning of a storyline that is going to kind of like investigate that. So that's what this story is about. Very, very cool.
Lots of good Spider-Man.
Spider titles are good.
Yeah, lots of good Spider titles.
I agree.
I'll
How'd you
do
choose?
the Flash, because it's really good. So basically Barry gets to look at what his future could be, not will be, or it's a...
With Iris?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. But it's something that may or may not happen. And there's lots of maybes in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it all depends on what's going to happen next. I like it. I haven't really been reading The Flash, but...
So is Reverse Flash does he still have her captured?
No,
does it mention?
No, he's showing them, it's him who's showing him what his future may or may not look like.
He's jumped through time lots of times, so...
Mm-hmm. And he's showing the both of them.
Mm-hmm.
What their future may look
Iris,
like.
Man, she's gonna need
some
major therapy when this is done.
She's handling it. She's handling it very well, though.
She's in prison.
No.
She's got Helsinki syndrome. It's when they start to identify with their captors.
No,
to save themselves.
No, that's a different one. That's not Helsinki.
It totally is. Don't argue with me. Just agree. Helsinki's on the back, so you're probably right. Okay, so we're at part 3 for, well, I get this all wrong because it's a big long name, Weapons of Mutant Destruction. I always put it down as WMD on the list. So this is Weapon X number 5. So this is a really cool look. More and more I've realized the story isn't so much about the actual mutants themselves that are being created, but it's all from the point of view, most of these, of the actual lab techs that are working at this secret facility that are working to try to, their ultimate goal is to get Hulk's blood, the Amadeus Cho's blood, and to be able to make a giant Weapon X version of him, which would be terrifying, by the way.
Whoa.
So this
Don't do that.
This book really is almost all from the point of view of one of the techs, which it doesn't work out the way that we expect at the end of the book. So nice twisty ending, by the way.
This one's a nice twisty ending too.
I know. So we picked this one up because Sarah said to.
Oh, and
she
already, and I kind of did too. And then I was like, well, now I really want to go back and actually read it. So. Batgirl and the Birds of Prey. On the cover, Catwoman joins the team. It's gonna be great. It is.
She'd be like, this is gonna be great. Something just cracked.
What? Don't hurt yourself.
Loud. I'm broken. I worked on
it's like
today.
It's like when you were doing, what was it? We were doing the hustle and you pulled something.
I did pull something through the hustle.
So, yeah. Catwoman joins the team, and twisty ending.
Yeah,
that's all you're gonna get out of me.
The stuff we can't say. Like,
no,
really,
so good though.
Alright, so all the rest of my books are tie-ins to Secret Empire, so forgive me, I'm gonna work really hard to try to remember all that I've read. Okay, so my favorite thing about this book, I mean, other than it's like super heartbreaking, is it, so...
The cover is amazing.
So he's got his daughter outside the office, and up above her, it says, miss one detention, 2 more will take its place, because she's actually at a Hydra school. It's so funny to me. So, in this book, this is, he's taking care of this girl.
Her bag, though, because that's funny, too. Her bag.
Her bag says, I love Dadpool. So, without giving too much away, for anyone that read any of the other Deadpools, you realize that Deadpool has been sent by Steve to go kill Agent Coulson because he's causing trouble, and it looks for all the world that that's occurred, and there's nothing in this book to indicate anything otherwise. But this has a lot to do with other relationships that Deadpool has had with her mother, and how all that crazily ties in and kind of forces his hand. Okay, you go.
Alright.
Sorry, kids are on the internet. It's hogging up all the bandwidth.
Action Comics. So Zod and his group of villains is fighting Superman and his friends. All the other...
He has friends? That's heartwarming.
Hey! Supergirl, Superwoman.
Yes.
Was it New Superman? The Chinese?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, who's the other one?
Somebody cool.
Yeah, somebody else.
So finally, he got some friends, because it wasn't looking good last time, because he had lots of the Cyborg and all the rest of those guys were...
No, I mean, it still doesn't look good, though.
They need more team members.
Yeah, this is the big, huge fight, though. Like, pick this one up if you're looking for the big fight. This is it. Number 983. It's so good.
Like the title of it, Revenge.
It's Revenge Part 5.
Yeah, but it's not his revenge, it's their revenge.
No, it is totally their revenge.
Okay. How to do this one. I'm going to do just the short pitch for Secret Warriors number, what are we on, 4. Somebody you love does not make it out alive. So,
You didn't even tell me this yet.
yeah, I'm sorry. Someone does not make it out alive. So if you know who the team members are for the Secret Warriors, it's one of those guys. So if you like to collect deaths, get in there.
Alright, Detective
There's a lot of books in which we'll need hankies this week.
I know. Detective Comics. I can't remember.
You've become an old woman. Way to go. Join
No,
the team.
I read a lot of books. That's what happened.
I know, but I'm telling you. You get older and you're like going, it had things.
So Bruce and Zatanna are hanging out. And then there's other things that are going on that he's not there.
So it's more her adventure?
So they meet up later. Like him and some other people. I don't want to say things because
It's okay, man. We're trying to do a spoiler-free thing.
I know.
It's cool enough that we know Zatanna's in there.
But yeah, because she was in the last.
Oh, is she okay?
Yeah.
I need to read that one. You did.
Yes, yeah, I've been reading it. So.
So why is it called Intelligence? Someone smart.
That's as much as I can say.
Oh, okay.
I know. People just have to read.
You're not telling me anything. So mean.
Well, you'll just have to read later.
Okay. All right. So I think what I read in X-Men Blue number 7.
That looks like red.
I know it does look like red. Is I think this is the big battle royale this week. Yeah. Oh gosh. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This
definitely.
is the one where everybody gets together and does
all
major battling things. So remember, X-Men Blue are the old-fashioned original team, but they're young. So you've got Iceman.
Yes, I got it right.
Archangel, Beast,
I'm just thinking
Miss Marvel, Cyclops. So
I was just like, he's blue, so it makes sense that he would be on X-Men Blue.
Yeah, you can have Iceman. So original team
like
stuff, but this is the whole new world where Hydra rules supreme, and they're on the run, and then they get overtaken by. I don't want to say too much.
I know, right?
Who's on the other part of the other side is important for what the twist is in this book. But yes, this ties directly into the Secret Empire storyline. You won't be sad about buying that book.
Oh, now my one Marvel, because we always save Marvel for last. Edge of Venom verse number 2. It is... So, she never really came up with a name for them. But she throws out Gwenom, Venpool. I thought maybe Gwenpool.
Gwenpool?
That
sounds like something you buy at a boutique.
I don't know. It's Gwenpool and Venom. And
does she keep her funny snarkiness?
Of course. And then you throw in Venom's snarkiness, and it's just amazing.
I wonder how many actual characters we're going to get to keep out of this, because we got some big ones out of... You want this one more than anything else?
Yes, because I love Venom and I love Gwenpool.
All right, there you go, Mr. Gabriel. We need...
Please?
Not Gwenpool, please, no.
No. She does have a whole bunch of different ways to combine her name, so She just never picks one. And I want to... No.
She chooses all?
I don't know. I like Venpool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can deal with that.
Or Gwenum. I like Gwenum, too.
Gwenum's probably what they're going to go with. Gwenum's easier to say. Yeah, Gwenum.
Yeah, because then you've got Gwenpool and Venom, rather than... Because Venpool could be Venom and Deadpool, too.
Yeah.
So.
Gwenum.
Yeah. Gwenum.
Yeah. There you have it. Send in
and
your
then
votes
Spider
now.
Gwenum. I want to see that too.
No! Too many. Okay.
Well, that's not the whole point of Edge of Venomverse, though.
That's true. Why not? Alright, Uncanny Avengers 25. When last we saw this group, they were stuck underneath the Dark Force shield. Don't want to be under here because this is the thing that's covering up Manhattan. No light can go in, and you've got all these crazy dark creatures that keep on forming and coming after our guys. The really bad thing that's happened right now is that Voodoo has been taken over by another dark entity, and now they're trying to find a way to get him out. And you caught me yelling at my kids. That's funny. So my son's name is Max, but I yell when I need his attention. I say Max, Max. If you ever wondered why I'm yelling Max, Max often, he's up in his room, and I'm sure he's on the internet. Okay. So anyway, they have to try to get him out of being taken over by this other being.
You read one more book than I did.
I did. All right, and Amazing Spider-Man is really awesome because you have Dr. Otto Octavius, who is now inside a clone and has become named Superior Octopus, which is a way boss name.
It is, though.
Yeah. So he actually is part of the quote-unquote Avengers team and works for Hydra/Cap. And he's taken it upon himself to go and make claim to stuff at Parker Industries because he actually, when he was there, so it's like super tricky. He's been a clone for lots of different things, but he believes that he is owed a lot of the technology at Parker Industries because he believes he created it. Mm-hmm. So this is him going and trying to do that. So this is that playing out. By the way, this cover is like to die for. It's so beautiful.
It is, though.
It's so pretty.
I like all the colors.
All right, for all you people out there that are feverishly trying to get ready for packing for San Diego Comic-Con, it's going to be a long week and a half before we get there. But we'll see you guys there. If you are looking for a comic book store near you, as always, comicshoplocator.com.
Yes.
Go out and buy some things and tell your comic shop how much you love them this week.